Many years ago, in a quiet village of Agu, there lived a girl named Chioma. Chioma was the eldest daughter of a poor farmer, Nduka. Her father had only one small piece of land. He plants yam, cassava, and maize. But the land was weak and the harvest was never enough. Chioma would always carry heavy baskets of cassava every morning, and this made her feet crack from walking barefoot on hot soil. Her hands were not left out. It got rough due to too much farm work, and her clothes were always faded, patched many times. But Chioma hated that life. She detested it with passion. She hated going to the farm. She hated seeing the dusting ground. She hated the hunger that used to wire her a lot during farming, and still there will be no food for her to eat until she gets home. But her cousin Bella was different. Bella was the same age as Chioma, but she was softer and very beautiful. Men used to come from faraway villages just to greet her, but Bella never took interest in any of them, even though they would bring a lot of gifts: goats, palm wine, wrappers. Anytime Bella visited her cousin Chioma and she brings up the topic of men that used to chase her up and down, Bella would smile shyly and said to her, "Love is what I want. Ooh, Chioma. I don't want any gifts. I don't want any riches. What I want is love first." Chioma would hiss loudly. "Love? Can love buy you rice? Can love buy you gold earrings? Madam, please stop deceiving yourself. If it is not money, count me out. Do you how I suffer here every day going to the farm, and you expect me to settle for less? Never." But as they walked together talking, people greeted Bella first. "Beautiful Bella, our flower. Beautiful Bella, our pride." Chioma burned inside. She was really very pained. Seeing the attraction Bella was getting, her eyes followed Bella like fire. Why her? Why not me? She kept asking herself. Every evening, whenever Chioma sits with her mother to cook, she would always remind her and tell her to be patient. "I see the way you hate this farm work. It is not easy, my child, but your time will come. God has his plan. He will answer our prayers." But Chioma shook her head. "No, Mama, I will not wait. I must find a rich man. I must live this poor life. I am tired, please." Her heart grew harder with each passing day. Chioma counted the days, the moons, the years. She kept assuring herself, "One day, Bella will see me in gold. One day, I will ride a big car into this village. One day, they will all bow to me." Then came one bright Saturday. Drums beat loudly in the village square. There was a wedding. Palm fronds decorated the compound. Women pounded yam in big mortars. Men lifted kegs of palm wine. Young girls danced with beads on their waists. Chioma and Bella joined the crowd. Bella wore a simple blue dress, yet she glowed. Chioma wore her best dress. The bride and groom walked in, smiling. The whole village cheered. Chioma kept on forcing a smile, but inside she was boiling. As she moved through the crowd, her eyes caught someone. A tall man, fine man, clean suit, gold wristwatch, polished shoes that shone like glass. The man stood near his black jeep, speaking to elders. His name was K. K is a businessman. He has houses in the city. He owns lorries. He is rich, like very rich. Chioma's heart began to beat fast. Her eyes refused to leave him. He was not like the poor boys who came to her. This one was money itself. She felt fire in her chest. "That is my husband. He must be mine," she whispered to herself. Bella noticed her, staring. "Chioma," she called softly. "Don't look at him too much. He is married already. His wife lives in the city. I know him." Chioma hissed. Married? So what? I know him too, but I didn't know he was this handsome and rich. He has no child. I heard it with my own ears. Men like him need more wives. He must take another woman. And I will be that woman. Bella touched her arm. Sister, don't say that. Marriage is not only about money. Do you want to share a man's heart? Do you want tears every night? Polygamy is not for the faint-hearted. But Chioma pulled her arm away. Keep your foolish talk, Bella. You can marry for love and remain poor. As for me, I will marry for money. Then you will see who is wise. As the drums rolled and the bride was blessed, Chioma's eyes stayed fixed on Kai. Every laugh he gave, every step he took, she followed with her whole heart. Later that evening, Kay's eyes met hers across the compound. He smiled faintly. Chioma's body shook like a leaf. She adjusted her wrapper quickly, pretending to look away. But her mind screamed, yes, he noticed me. That night, as the moon rose, Chioma could not sleep. She lay awake on her raffia mat, her eyes wide open, her lips whispering, Kay will be mine. I don't care who I hurt. I don't care if he's married. I will sit in his mansion. I will wear gold. I will ride cars. Bella will see. The crickets sang outside. Her mother snored gently in the next room, but Chioma's heart drummed louder than any cricket. Her revenge against poverty had begun. The next morning, Chioma went to the stream to fetch water, but her mind was not on the calabash. Her mind was on Kay. As she bent to scoop water, an old woman with white hair appeared from the bushes. Her eyes were sharp, her voice low. Chioma, she called. Chioma turned quickly. Yes, Mama. Who are you? The woman smiled strangely. I know what you want. You want Kay. You want riches. You want to leave poverty. Chioma's heart beat fast. How do you know? She asked. The woman moved closer. Do not ask me how. I see what others cannot see. If you want him, follow me. Chioma looked left and right. No one was watching. She followed the woman through a narrow bush path. Birds cried above them. The air was cold. They reached a small hut, hidden under thick trees. Inside the hut, smoke rose from a clay pot. Strange cowries lay on the floor. The woman sat and said, Chioma, if you truly want Kay, take this charm. She handed Chioma a small black thread tied with red cloth. Wear it on your waist. When you see Kay, greet him. His eyes will never leave you. He will love you. He will marry you. But remember, nothing is free. There are consequences if the charm fails. Chioma swallowed hard. What do you mean by that? The woman shook her head. And if the charm fell, it comes with a lot of predicaments. If you can bear it, take it. Chioma tied the charm quickly. She did not care about warnings. All she cared about was Kay. That evening, she went to the market. As she walked, she saw Kay's jeep parked by the roadside. She greeted him with a smile. Good evening, sir. Kay looked up. His eyes froze on her. He smiled back. Good evening, beautiful. Do I know you? Chioma laughed softly. My name is Chioma. We met at the wedding yesterday. Kay's eyes followed her as she spoke. He could not look away. Something pulled him closer, like a rope. Chioma, he repeated. Such a sweet name. From that day, Kay sent his driver to fetch her. He took her to the city, bought her clothes, and gave her money. Chioma was in heaven. She returned to the village wearing gold earrings, shiny slippers, and lace wrappers. Bella was shocked. Chioma, where did you get all this from? Chioma laughed. Don't worry about me, Bella. While you sit waiting for love, I am enjoying life. Money is sweeter than love. Soon, Kay's love grew deep. He went to Chioma's family and declared his wish. I want Chioma as my wife. I will take care of her. I will take care of this family. Chioma's parents danced. They forgot their poverty. Bella's eyes filled with tears. She warned, "Sister, remember, he has a wife." But Chioma raised her head proudly. "Let him have 10 wives. I will still be the one with his heart." A few weeks later, Chioma married Kay. It was a big wedding in the city. Musicians played. People sprayed money. Chioma wore gold from head to toe. After the wedding ended, she moved in with Kay. She entered Kay's mansion smiling. "Now, I am the queen." Life changed overnight. Chioma no longer woke at dawn to weed the farm. Now, maids swept the floor for her. Chefs cooked soup and fufu for her. Drivers opened car doors for her. She walked with pride, her head high, leveled on change. Bella decided to visit her sister. When she came, Chioma laughed at her. "My dear cousin, where is your love now? You said love is better. Does love buy this mansion? Does love buy diamond bracelets?" Bella sighed. "My sister, I pray you will not regret it. Money without peace is emptiness. But I pray your marriage lasts long, my sister." But Chioma clapped her hands and shouted angrily, "Oya Bella, or whatever you are called, get out with your poor romantic dreams. Don't you ever come to house again except I invite you." Bella left with dignity intact. Not long after, Chioma became pregnant. To celebrate, Kay bought her a brand new car. He threw a big party to celebrate. Chioma felt like the luckiest woman on earth. She was blessed. She is lucky. One evening, she wore flowing gowns and expensive shoes. She demanded Kay's first wife, Ella, be sent away. Kay was confused, looking at her. "She makes me so uncomfortable, babe. I cannot stay with her. Please send her away." Kay listened to her fake cry and drove his first wife out without pity. Chioma smiled proudly. She now ruled the mansion. But Chioma did not know her joy was only for a moment. One night, Chioma went to bathe. As she poured water, she froze. The water turned red. Blood flowed in her basin. She screamed, "Jesus! Jesus!" Maids rushed in, but when they looked, the water was clear. Chioma shook her head, trembling. Did I imagine it? What sort of thing is this then? Another night, she heard whispers in her room, voices of women crying, "Childless, childless, childless." She covered her ears, but the voices grew louder. Her heart beat like a drum. Weeks later, she felt a sharp pain in her stomach. She cried and bled. When she was rushed to the hospital, the doctors said it was a miscarriage. Chioma wept bitterly. When Bella came to see her, Chioma pointed at her angrily and started accusing her. "You did this. You bewitched me. I knew you were jealous of me, but I never knew you would go this far." Bella became shocked, confused. The accusation is much for, Chioma, me, your own sister. Why would I harm you? I only prayed for you. Why blame me? But Chioma pushed her out. "Leave my hospital room now. If I see you here again, I will deal with you." After that miscarriage, her face soon began to change. Dark spots appeared. Scars spread across her cheeks. She tried makeup, but nothing worked. Every mirror became her enemy. Chioma cried alone at night, holding her scarred face. And she couldn't hold on any longer, and she approached her husband. Kay sat quietly in the living room. Chioma walked in, her eyes swollen from crying. "Kai, please help me. My face, my body, my life, everything is breaking. Please take me back to the prophet. Please make it stop." Kay looked at her coldly. "Chioma, did you think you won? Did you think life is that easy?" Chioma frowned and also confused. What do you mean? Kay stood, his voice deep. You mocked my late sister years ago. You told her she was cursed because she had no child. She cried that night until she died. Chioma gasped. Her knees went weak. Ah, your sister? Kay's eyes burned with anger. Yes, she was my only sister, and I swore that whoever mocked her pain would taste her pain. Chioma shook her head violently. No, I did not know. Please forgive me. Kay laughed bitterly. Forgive you? I planned this from the beginning. Foolish girl, the seer you visited, she works for me. How do you think she visited you all of a sudden? The charm you tied on your waist? It was not for love, it was for destruction. I wanted you close so I could watch you fall. Chioma screamed. Kay, you used me. You never loved me. Kay's eyes grew hard. I never wanted a child with you. I never wanted peace with you. I only wanted you to feel pain every day of your life. My sister's ghost will smile tonight. Chioma fell on the floor, tears streaming. She touched her stomach, her scarred face, her broken dreams. She couldn't believe what she just heard. The scammer was now scammed. Ah! God, what have I done? I wanted riches, but I found death. Kay walked out, leaving her crying on the cold floor. The house was quiet, except for Chioma's sobs. Her revenge against poverty had become her punishment. After that night, Chioma's life turned upside down. Her beauty faded like smoke. The scars on her face spread until people could hardly recognize her. Her hair began to fall out. Her body became thin and weak. She could no longer walk proudly in the mansion. The maids who once bowed to her now whispered behind her back, "See, madam, her skin is rotten." She thought she was queen. Now look at her. Chioma covered her face with scarves. But no scarf could hide her pain. One morning, Kay called her to the living room. His voice was sharp. Chioma, I am done with you. I am sending you away. Chioma dropped on her knees. Kay, please, don't throw me out. I gave you everything. I left my family for you. Kay laughed coldly. You gave me nothing. You only brought me curses. Pack your things. I am my wife back. She will back here in the next 24 hours, and I don't want you to scare her. Chioma gasped. Your wife? Why? I thought you divorced her. Kay replied without pity. Yes, my wife. She is kind, humble, and good, not proud like you. We planned it together, and she has my peace. Chioma cried, holding his feet. Please, Kai, don't do this. People will laugh at me. They will say I failed. But Kay kicked her hands away. You will leave this house today. Guards carried her boxes out. They dumped them by the gate. The same gate where she once entered proudly as a bride. Chioma couldn't hold the shame as she finally decided to return to her father's house. Her head bent low as she walked, tears streaming down her cheeks. As she got to her father's house, her cousin's sister came running to her. She held Chioma's hand. Sis, don't cry please. Come home with me. You still have a family. But Chioma pulled her hand away. No, Bella. I mocked you. I insulted your love. I laughed at your simple life. I don't deserve your kindness. Bella shook her head gently. Sister, love forgives. Welcome home. I don't blame you. Chioma returned to her father's small hut. The same farm she once hated. The same dusty ground she once cursed. Her father looked at her with sad eyes. My daughter, welcome home. You left with pride. You have returned with pain. But you are still my child. Chioma wept on his chest. Papa, Mama, forgive me. I chased wealth. I lost everything. Chioma's life was hard again. She woke early to fetch water. She bent on the farm to weed. Her hands cracked once more, but this time, she did not complain. She accepted her life. One day, Bella visited with her husband. They brought her food and clothes. Bella smiled and said to her, "My sister, see, I married for love. We are not rich, but we are happy. Peace is better than gold without love." Chioma's eyes filled with tears. She replied, "Bella, you were right. I see it now, and I appreciate you for not giving up on me, despite everything I did to you. You are welcome. You are my sis. That is all that matters." Slowly, Chioma started a small business. She sold garri and palm oil in the market. Her smile returned little by little. She learned to greet people humbly. She learned to cook simple food with joy. At night, Chioma would sit in her room and kept on assuring herself, love and humility are worth more than wealth. Without peace, her scars remained on her face, but her heart healed. She found peace in small things, children's laughter, a good harvest, her family's love. Do not build your joy on someone else's pain. Wealth without peace is poverty in disguise. Love and humility last longer than pride and riches. And that was the story of Chioma. I hope you enjoyed this story, my besties. If you do, kindly tell us in the comment section. Also tell us where you are watching us from. Give this story a big thumbs up. Kindly share for this story with your loved ones and friends, and subscribe for more amazing stories. Until next time, bye.